How you doing, YouTube? It's Mike, Albatwitch Crawls. Thank you for clicking in. I'm gonna go over my Fordyce here. I did the Vanquish Trucks of Freedom recently, and I received this guy right here. So I am definitely a fan of the VS410 platform, but I'm not a huge fan of this body. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and upgrade this and get it ready to be my next trail truck overall. And I have a few parts here. It came with a few cool things. I got the D44 axles. I already built them up. I'm gonna put this on there. I have some Incision drive shafts laying around that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna change the shocks out. I am not a fan of the stock shocks. I'm gonna use either the traxxas big bore shocks. I think I have some of them laying around, and I also have a set of the traxxas, what are the GTS, I want to say, and wanted to see how I feel about it. There's other things I'm going to do with it. I got some cool stuff though. I got a set of the impact wheels to go on this from the kit, but I'm not going to use them. I decided what I am going to use is, I had for another project that I haven't actually used, I have a set of Super Swampers on tanks. I'm a huge fan of the Super Swamper and G8 compound. So, and the blue tanks I think will match the color theme I want to paint up the body for this vehicle. Now, I do have a new body, and I plan on patining it because crawlers, in my opinion, should be patinaed. I don't think they should be show quality looking vehicles. Anyhow, that's a different story. So, I'm going to do that and go through and just change things overall. I like the platform, as I said. The fact that it is clipless, I'm going to try to retain that just as well with the new body. And so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to record the patina video separately. I do love a rusty vehicle, and in Rust I trust. But there's a few different methods of how we can go about this with doing that, and I have one in particular that I really enjoy, and I would like to share that with you. There are other methods I know how to do as well from just experimenting over time, and I do have some ideas I want to experiment with on a few of the ideas combined, which might be its own video as well. I have some bodies laying around that would make good candidates for that, so we'll try it. Thank you though for checking this out, and enjoy the video. It'll just be here nor there as we feel the need. But yeah, I pulled out some of the TRX4 shocks I was talking about. We have the D44s. We have a Hobbywing 2100 axe system. I love these things. These things are pretty awesome. I started buying these a long while ago. I have a bunch of them laying around still. There's a lot of great systems out here, but I do really enjoy these. My receiver, the Incision shocks, and the Power Hobby servo. These things are amazing just as well. It's the 729 MBL. These things are powerful as all get out. If you can find one, I definitely recommend getting one. So this is what we're going to start with. So from this point, we're going to start with tearing down the truck, I guess, and then go from there and start building up. Alright, so we'll see how the video looks. I was having some overheating issues with my camera, and some of the footage doesn't look like it recorded very well, so I'll put this together the best that I can for you all. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. Okay, so at this point here, I got through swapping out the upgrades I wanted to do. I got the hobbywing axe system in here. It's a 2100 kV. We have the Power Hobby 729 NBL, the incision drive shafts, just easy stuff. My electronics still need to be secured. They're just kind of setting in here at the moment, but I'll get to that. I did swap the shocks out. I was planning on using a set of GTS with yellow springs, and I am still using GTS shocks, just not those. The shaft was bent on a couple of them, and so they need to rebuild, and I'm not really in the mood to rebuild shocks right now. Plus, I don't have any rebuild kits. The body, J Concepts 1961 Corvair. I think it looks pretty friggin' sweet on this setup here. I do have a color scheme in mind. As far as mounting it, I did use the original setup for the Fordyce body on here with the hinge in the front and the cage in the back, and just screwed to that to hold it in place. It looks a lot cleaner than having body posts pop up through the hood and the roof. I did use 9mm spacers to set it up over the wheel wells. In my haste, I was tired, blah, blah, blah. I probably could have went to a slightly smaller spacer. And I would have had, it's still centered good, it looks good, but it's what I had on hand. But if I had a slightly smaller, it would have probably been a little better. And but I am gonna, because of this, I am gonna have to trim my wheel well just a little bit, but nothing that's an issue anyhow. Especially since I already have it set into full droop, but I think the full droop looks pretty dang good. So I do plan on making a video for the patinaing and the painting of the body, to share how I would do that. I do have some ideas in mind of what I want to do as far as the color scheme goes, so you'll have to wait and see what I do in that video. If I do have some ideas for another video with painting as well. I want to experiment with a few different techniques on patinaing, otherwise setting up some rust on it, and rust we trust again. So if you enjoyed this video, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you made it this far, thank you very much. I would ask, if you do like this, please give a like and a subscribe. It will help my channel grow, and I would appreciate it greatly. I'm trying my best at this, and we'll see how everything goes. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.